And so one of the key questions was, how do we go through a process of, if you want to be an asset manager and you want to have more reliable outcomes, right? Because if you have just one or two concentrated huge bets, luck is a big part of the story.
course.
And so how do you create a more reliable approach? And systemization was just the way to do that. In a lot of ways, systemization was just this idea of there's sort of these rules that people have in terms of thinking about, do I want to buy a stock, or do I want to buy a bond, or do I want to buy a currency? What are the 10 things that you think about when you're thinking about that at any point in time? Well, instead of just rethinking about it every single day,
You have to have a framework.
right?
that
Just
you can
write
go
that
back to.
down and then get that processed, and then at least you have the first 10 things you've thought about, and then you
Yes.
can think about number 11 and 12 and 13.
So it's repeatable and it's predictable.
Exactly. And
Okay.
and part of the thing that I think often gets overlooked with systemization is discipline. One of the biggest challenge in asset management is not understanding how to beat markets. That's not the biggest challenge. There's actually lots of ways to beat markets. The biggest challenge is the head game
Of staying consistent.
Of staying consistent and reliable in following your game plan. That is the hardest thing with markets. And so systemization is a cheat code to doing that more reliable.
It's so good. Okay, if an extended, and I'm going to shift topics. That was so good. If an extended, because it relates to trading as well, which is if you want to have a positive expectancy system, you have to systemize your approach.
That's
and
right.
that kind of discretionary random approach or intuitive approach doesn't create repeatable results.